today's video, we'll be looking over the AAP-01C. This is a shorter version of the AAP-01. I believe the inner barrel is 3 inches, so you will be getting less FPS with green gas. I did open this up beforehand, test fire it, make sure it's working, no problems. So far so good. Opening it up, we see this. Read this before use. It just says like the hop-up becomes factory reset, and if you try to shoot with the hop-up not tuned, it'll just like pop out BBs. A little pamphlet, short little overview, nothing special. And I'm guessing this is things that are, because this has such a short rail, these are the only things that would fit. You can get some flashlights that'll fit. Also, the AAP-01C. Alright, nice. And compatible mag. I believe this is a Glock mag. Moving this over to the side, we see pistol and the mag. This is a much shorter. I believe the AAP-01 is this long, so it's about an inch and a half shorter. Very nice. The grip is, you can tell, like thinner. I don't know how to say it. It's thinner. So then the AAP-01, because the AAP-01, the normal one, pushes out like that, and this one is much slimmer. Also, top rail, much different than the AAP-01. And then there's some subtle differences, like the bolt catch or release. It's just a little out. And of course the bolt's different. The bolt is very different, actually. The selector is visible from the back. We also don't have that hole in the middle, which means aftermarket bolts for the AAP-01 will not fit on here. And these the edges of the bolt are not as serrated. So if you have gloves on, it might slip off. Also the fiber optic sights, green in the back, orange in the front. Very nice, very nice. One thing to keep in mind, I had tried putting sights on here. You would need some shorter sights if you want to run a sight protector, which it will fit on red dot reflex sight. So reflex protector. I also have nice mag release, bolt catch, like I said. It's out a little bit. Trigger is the same. Trigger safety, you have one on the trigger, so pulling that would pull the trigger, not pushing it would not. And then trigger safety, even though I'm pushing on the bar, it is not moving until I press it on, then it is moving. Opening it up, very simple. Push on here. I recommend pushing, it'll be a little easier, pushing towards here as close as you can to the bolt. So pushing it, you can do it with your thumb or index. There we go. Push off. You want to get it to about here as far as it goes, and then you want to twist like that. Just twist it off. You can see how it's held together. Very simple. Here's the hammer assembly. Trigger bar in there. You can see it moving. Boom. Here we have the bolt, and we can see at the bottom, it does indicate safe and fire if you take this apart, but there are no aftermarket parts for this yet. Hopefully in the future there will be. Anyways, another thing that's to keep in mind is compatibility with the AAP-01 aftermarket parts. They would not fit until you get I recommend getting a full bolt assembly for shorter. You can also get a nozzle spring, a nozzle, and recoil spring in here with the guide rod. This rear sight is, I believe, aluminum. Forget this. Yep, aluminum. It holds the bolt on, unlike the original AAP-01. So it holds the bolt on the gun. That's the guide rod, just back there, and then this holds it on. Stops it from going all the way back. Nice hop up in here. Barrel only goes to about that much from here, and about in the middle here. Pulling it back, you can see for the hop up, pulling this that way increases it, pushing it that way decreases it. I've noticed it was a little bit sticky taking it out of the box. That is the upper. For this threaded part, mine came with this threaded piece, but you will have to check with your shop. Make sure you are buying one with a threaded plastic outer barrel, or it's not outer barrel, it's like this little piece adapter. My friend did get one of these. They sold him a orange one like this, but it did not have threads. It was 3D printed. It was wider, like normal AAP-01, but no threads. And then they gave him a black one, like a rubber black piece that puts in there. I don't know, not threaded basically. Put this back on. Make sure you push your hammer down. Push this little thing back, the reset, and maybe like that. You could push this in. It makes it a little easier to put back on. Push, squeeze, test. Is it working fine? The mag is just a standard Glock mag. Nothing too special. And that is it. The bolt does give some play. Notice bolts catch. Mag is empty. It auto locks like normal gas blowback pistols. It locks back, but you notice there's a little bit more play, which you could put some short stroke kit in here, some buffers, and still have the ability to lock your slide back, unlike high capas, where if you put too much buffers, it stops the catch. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this video.